Now, we shall continue down the path of the Master Sword's history to uncover the secrets and stories it holds. Click here now to watch the first part, and for the mobile users in the upper right corner, the first part is crucial to understand the second part, so don't miss it. The next timeline follows the child ending of Ocarina of Time, in which the hero of time informs Princess Zelda and the King of Hyrule of what will happen if Ganondorf is to be trusted. The Master Sword in Twilight Princess is located deep within Faron Woods in the Sacred Grove, which are the ruins of the Temple of Time. The blade is said to have once been held by the legendary hero. When Link is permanently turned into a wolf by Zan's magic, Princess Zelda mentions the Master Sword is the only relic that can break the curse placed on him. Link then ventures to the Sacred Grove and draws the sword from its pedestal, allowing Link to return to his Hylian form. The Master Sword in this game also allows Link access to other numerous hidden temples later in the game, such as the Temple of Time. When Link goes through the Door of Time in the Sacred Grove, he travels back to when the Temple of Time stood tall and before it fell into ruin. Here, Link can briefly thrust the Master Sword in the pedestal of time, making a set of staircases appear that lead to an unexplored area of the temple that serves as one of the game's dungeons. In the Palace of Twilight, Link fuses the Master Sword with the power of the souls. This light-infused Master Sword enables Link to defeat most monsters of Twilight in a single blow. The sword is also capable of clearing away the dark fog that causes Link to revert back to wolf form. This upgrade is only usable in the Twilight realm. Midna notes that the soul's light being transferred to the Master Sword is the work of the gods of the Twilight realm, and that they too are on Link's side. In the final battle against Ganondorf, Link uses the ending blow to thrust the Master Sword in Ganondorf's chest, defeating him. During the ending credits, the sword is shown resting in a pedestal in the Sacred Grove. We only see it again in the timeline as a bonus feature in the Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventure. It is obtained after completing the Realm of Memories, a bonus area added to the Anniversary Edition that features locations from previous Zelda games. After this cameo, it's not seen again in this timeline. The next timeline, where we see the Master Sword, is the adult timeline. This timeline follows the adult ending of Ocarina of Time, in which the hero of time leaves this timeline behind and Hyrule returns to peace for a time. The Master Sword is referred to as the Blade of Evil's Bane in the Wind Waker's legends and lies in a hidden chamber in Hyrule Castle, deep beneath the waves of the Great Sea. With the Master Sword resting in the pedestal of time, the Sacred Blade serves as a key to seal away Ganondorf's magic, keeping Hyrule frozen in time and all of those who inhabit it. However, the Master Sword's use as a key to lock away evil is broken when a young Link unknowingly draws the blade. In doing so, he awakens Ganondorf's army from their ancient slumber and also allows Ganon to use his magic again. Later on, Link learns that since Ganon murdered the Sages of Earth and Wind, the Master Sword's edge has dulled and its power to repel evil has faded. As such, Link must awaken the two new sages in order to regain that lost power. It is then explained that those sages are necessary in order to pray to the gods for the Master Sword and the hero who wields it, to restore its edge and keep it glowing with the power to repel evil. When Link first draws the weakened Master Sword from its pedestal, its guard is curved into the blade rather than extending outward as it once did. The gem that rests at the base of the blade is black rather than gold, and the symbol of the Triforce is missing. As Link awakens the new Sages of Earth and Wind, the sages return the power to repel evil to the blade. The guard's original position is recovered with the Earth Sage prayers, and the gem and the Triforce symbol are restored with the prayers of the Wind Sage. When the Master Sword is fully restored, it glows with the power to repel evil, allowing Link to shatter the magical barrier in Hyrule that blocks his path to Ganon's tower. After making his way atop of the tower, Link, with the help of Princess Zelda, fights against Ganondorf using the Master Sword's power. To deal the final blow, the young hero thrusts the sacred blade in Ganondorf's forehead, which causes the King of Evil to completely turn into stone. Hyrule is then flooded, leaving the Master Sword impaled in Ganon's skull as the Forgotten Kingdom is destroyed by the waves. After this, the blade is not seen in any of the games after the Wind Waker, and it fades out of the timeline and is not seen again. But the Master Sword reappears as the strongest sword in the game Hyrule Warriors, which is not in the main canon timeline of The Legend of Zelda. It serves as a plot device for the story mode of Hyrule Warriors, so let's go over it briefly. When Ganondorf's soul was split into 4 fragments, one of those souls was sealed in the Master Sword in the Temple of the Sacred Sword. The sorceress Sia manages to release 3 of the 4 soul fragments from across the periods of Hyrule's history, but the Master Sword holds the 4th fragment in place until Link raises it from its pedestal. The sword reaches its full power when Link realizes that he has his friends and allies to help him out, as the initial power of the sword leads to Link becoming reckless and overconfident in battle. Over time, the sword's absence weakens the seal binding the lost soul fragment, eventually allowing Ganondorf to be fully resurrected. The sword plays a major role in the final defeat of Ganondorf, before Link and Princess Zelda replace the sword back into its pedestal. And so the story ends. This was the last page of the book. No more Master Sword. Well, so we think. Alright everybody, listen up. My computer has been dying lately, the hard drive is crashing constantly, my motherboard is not made for Windows 8 while I have Windows 8, so it's not going too good with my computer. I need to repair it, but I don't have the money. Now a company came up to me a couple of days ago and offered me a sponsorship. The money I will get is enough to repair my computer and even buy a capture card so I can properly stream games on my Wii, Wii U and everything. Now I want to hear your guys' opinion on this. Shall I take the sponsorship, which is talking about a certain app for half a minute and flashing it in 2 videos, or shall I deny it and find another way to get the money to save my computer and stuff? It's up to you. We're running this channel together, it's not only me. Everybody has an opinion and I want to hear it. So leave it down in the comments what you think about the situation. Tell me what to do. Of course, if I will review this product, I will give a 100% honest opinion. So I will give all the negative and all the positive sides. And if it's not good enough in my opinion, then I won't even do the sponsorship. Thanks for watching everybody, I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to check me out on Twitter and Instagram to stay up to date. It's on the screen right now.